wind is always going someplace. What happens when it gets there?
Apparently it dons a hat and prattles endlessly.
Okay. Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Dragon Age Inquisition. Last time we killed some dragons and we're gonna go and try and do this one. I've got some ice mages with me, so this should go much smoother than the last attempt, hopefully.
A dragon. Let's be sure she leaves us in one piece.
Oh, I'm sorry. Where's Cole? No. Mage thing. Oh, great. Who's that? That'll work. Oh, that didn't do anything. I guess I'm stuck under here now. There. Nope. Fine. That. Pull. I can't tell if icing through them is actually doing anything. Okay, that's fine. Out of the rune. There we go. Just take this. Don't mind me. Oh no. Everyone's stunned. You're still stunned. There you go. Where did... I do think we're doing better than last time, so that's good. not happy. Call you. There you go. You got one more. Babies, go away. Hey, there we go. Okay, no more dragons. On this map, anyway. Any other loot around here somewhere? Probably just resources. I will... Just gonna make sure I got all these. Okay, it looks like we finished everything on this map, as far as I can tell. And so we're going to... Oh, I didn't get... What is that? Never mind. This is the door that we unlocked, but for whatever reason it says it's still locked. So we did do that. I remember now. I'm not certain. I think this stays on the map forever too. I don't know. Anyway, we're going back to Skyhold. Let's see if Vivian has anything to say, and she does.
I expected ruins.
They were. As you see, the Inquisition has not been idle.
Would it be possible to meet the Herald before we return to Ghislaine?
My dear Laurent, for you, anything. Allow me to present Inquisitor Lavellan.
Your worship, you do us great honor.
Inquisitor, this is my dear Bastien's sister, Grand Cleric Marceline, and his son, Duke Laurent of the Council of Heralds.
Madame de Fer has told us what great trials you faced, trying to save my poor brother's life.
The Maker called my father to his side. It was valiant of you to champion him in his final hours.
So, this is a scene that a lot of people miss, and I don't know if they just don't talk to Vivian enough, or if you have to have your approval or disapproval a certain height before this triggers. But I don't know. People miss it, and so here it is. Tell me what you've heard.
If only I'd been able to save Bastien.
The Circle of Magi told Bastien many years ago that his illness was incurable. It was simply his time.
Would you mind waiting for me in the chapel, my dears? The Inquisitor and I have business to discuss.
It has been our very great pleasure, Herald.
So you've met the family now, and made a good impression in spite of yourself. Well done.
What was all that about? You spoke highly of me. You're scheming.
Wait. You talked them into supporting the Inquisition.
Of course I did, my dear. Properly worded, the righteous cause of the Inquisition can be used to great effect with my Bastien's deeply pious relations. With Bastien's loss, I have connections to the Council of Heralds and the highest levels of the Chantry. All thanks to you.
Mm-hmm. Of course.
You always get what you want, don't you? No matter who you have to step over.
Of course I do, Inquisitor. I play the game to win. Well, I can't keep Marceline and Laurent waiting. Thank you so much for your cooperation, Inquisitor. I could never have done this without your help.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I don't think if I go talk to her if she would have anything else to say. And I always pick the wrong direction to go.
Yes?
No. Okay, never mind. Never mind. Ooh, I have so many perks. Okay. I want this. That seems very useful. Yeah, I want optimal cutting. There we go. Commander, the Kirkwall Guard questioned the merchants around Hightown and found the one who sold the dagger. He said he sold it to a dwarf, couldn't remember the name, but described him as blue-eyed, beardy like all dwarves, oddly cheerful for someone in the Merchants Guild. Lieutenant Mallory. So we got a new quest for that. With your knowledge of the Venatori, the Crow's intelligence on Enzo, I tracked down a storehouse just outside the city. I hope you don't want us to leave any of the Venatori alive. Sadly, Lord Enzo was not present, but he may count his life in days. To show we respect our current arrangement, an interesting trinket from our raid on the Venatori. Except again, there's nothing, we didn't get anything from that. It's not showing that we got anything anyway. Nightingale, we brought the Dalish forces into the city. They joined with a resistance group formed by the elves living in Wycombe and struck at Duke Antwine and the red lyrium supplies that had been placed in the city's wells. When the red lyrium was shown to the human merchants and laborers, they quickly joined with the Dalish and city elves. The fighting was short but brutal, accumulating in the deaths of Duke Antwine and his personal routine, which included Venatori agents. Most of Wycombe's nobles have fled the popular uprising and now claim this was an elven uprising that killed a beloved ruler. For now, however, the Dalish are seen as heroes in Wycombe. They remain in the city uncertain of what to do next. So we want to update that as well. My dear Liliana, your Inquisition is working with the Crows? I ask only because I may have removed one of the assassins from your employ. If I'd known the man was yours, I would have at least let him finish the contract. No matter. Allow me to make it up to you. You know I would do a much better job than the Crows, and I am far more pleasing to work with, no? As a favor to a friend, I'll charge only a fraction of the price. Severin Arani. Severin would be a useful ally. We can funnel resources to him while nominally maintaining our alliance with the Crows. And Cullen, doesn't like the idea at all. But of course we're going to go with Severin.
Inquisitor.
So do Liliana on that. Inquisitor, I'm told this Gaspard fellow getting onto the throne of Orlais is your doing. Are you aware of how he's rattled his sword at Ferelden for years now? Because that whole invasion worked so well the last time, I suppose. I know Orlais is in no shape to be invading anytime soon, but I'm hoping your influence with the man could help bring about some peace talks. Considering my dancing skills, it would take the Inquisition's presence to keep me from starting a war by accident. King Alistair Thuren. Okay, so Josephine's your only choice. There's a great deal of bad blood between these nations, but I will do my best to facilitate their talks.
At your service.
That's gonna take a long time, which is fine. This is only gonna take a few minutes. Alright, we need something for Cullen to do. Let's do this one. The Red Templars' holdings on the Storm Coast were once a working port. If you would turn it to your own use, we may be able to assist. Ivor, the Blades, a note pen below in a different hand. We can hardly expect a bustling trade center, but since we've established a presence in both Ferelden and Orlais, direct access to the Waking Sea could prove useful. Of course, the Blades of Hessarian will refuse to help unless word comes from the Herald of Andraste. So, it really doesn't matter who you send. You can do Cullen or Josephine. And Josephine would be a little faster, but it's all good.
All right.
And this has 5 minutes. Okay. Okay. Let's do this.
Mistress Pullen of Sarnia is accused of aiding and abetting the Red Templars in the Dales. She sold a quarry to them for a handsome sum. They used the quarry to grow red lyrium by enslaving townspeople. The only extenuating circumstance, Mistress Pullen was procuring supplies to keep the remaining townspeople fed.
I mean, she meant well, but it did not go well at all.
If you'd like to explain your intentions, speak.
My crime was misjudgment. The land sale was meant to bring prosperity in hard times.
Yet you kept taking coin from the Red Templars, even after you realized what they'd done to the people.
Why not? It bought food for the ones remaining. Isn't that enough?
That's a weird...
You question
Yeah.
whether greed or necessity led me. Tell me which you weigh me for.
Okay, so let her go. That's not... Death is not gonna happen. Yeah.
Mistress Pullen, you will spend all your ill-earned money rebuilding the town of Sarnia. If the townspeople forgive you, your debt to them is paid.
Your worship, I will do my best to repair what I have done.
Okay. Oh, help the people of Sarna available. Okay. Sounds cool. Okay, Liliana is done. We will provide Zevran with the resources he needs without telling the crows, of course. Lord Enzo is proving elusive. More eyes in Hersina cannot hurt. So we got new quest. A missive sent to Skyhold. I have tracked down the location of Lord Enzo in rather more Venatori than I was expecting. Shall we say goodbye to our troublesome friend? Zevran. So, you could normally do any one of them. Josephine would just let Zevran do it instead of involving ourselves. Liliana would send our agents to create a distraction, and Cullen would send our soldiers to assist Zevran. Anyone you send works. I kind of like... Well, actually, Josephine is not the person you want to send. You want to send either Liliana or Cullen. And I'm going to send Liliana.
Let's see what we have.
And I need... Oh, Cullen's done. Your worship, work on the port is underway. We'll trust you will be pleased with the results. And we got influence from that. Sightings in the north of Red Templars with armor and weapons adorned with dwarven runes. There are no known entrances to the deep roads in that area, and no missives from Orzammar about missing traders. But they keep next to non-existent records of surface dwarves. The Venatori may be making use of dwarven slaves, possibly from Tevinter. Not their usual preference, but also not the first unusual thing they have done. Recommend further investigation in force. So you can send anybody, it doesn't matter. Josephine would contact local landholders. Liara, of course, would send her spies to absorb, and Cullen would just head out and crush it. So we're gonna do that.
Inquisitor.
Everybody is assigned. Okay. We're gonna go back here because entrance to the grotto is unlocked. Is this the one? I think this is the one. We finally got the bear fur for these guys. So we're gonna turn that in. Okay. There's the bear fur.
Welcome again, friend.
And we can't interact with her journal. Okay, so no one has anything to say. Let's try Keeper.
It's good to see you again.
Nope.
Dareth Shirao, Lavellan.
Okay. Not the button. What is this telling me? Camp and camp. Okay. We're gonna go down here and do this one finally. Alright, so we gotta find the key to get into the door, and I don't know if it's random or if it stays in a specific place. Oh, they have the Dread Wolf guarding all of these areas. That's interesting. That didn't what I wanted it to do. There's okay. We have to find pieces of the key. Okay, and of course I'm getting angry spirits. Is there anybody? Just money. That's an herb. That. Pieces? It might be the same graves each time. I don't know. That would keep you from destroying all the graves, but then at that point you might as well just loot all of them. This quest is also probably a remnant from when they were gonna do... The game was gonna be human only. Because it would make sense for a human not to care. But it's kind of awkward when a Dalish elf does it. The ashes of little Galen. Your laughter lingers in our hearts. Oh. And they didn't give you... You don't have, like, an alternative way to get in without destroying the graves. It's just... You have to do it. If you want to complete the quest, you have to loot this ancient burial site. What lit up? Okay, that. Is there anything back in here? No? Almost looks like we can get up there, but I don't think there's anything up there either. Not that that's gonna stop me from looking. That. Can't even quite... Not supposed to get up there, okay. I thought I saw something up here, but I guess not. Okay. Have the key. Mushrooms. Oop. What? Oh, walked right past that. More mushrooms? Is there really nothing in here? Okay. It's like, I thought there was more. Including some rather vicious demons. What are you lighting up? Nothing. It keeps lighting up something behind me, but there's nothing there. Take that. Need that. Inventory's full. I knew it would do that. Damn it. Okay, what do I have that is not super useful? I can take that, and I can take that. And that, okay. Oh, jeez. Okay. There we go. Lighting up. Money? I know. Okay, let's get out of here. Whoa! Thank you, Cole. Yeah, you guys got it. Money. I want those. So what I'm gonna do when we get back to Skyhold, I'm gonna go through my inventory and then I'll just come back here and pick up all the loot. And I'll probably do that off camera. But that's what I'll do. I'm gonna do some walking for party banter.
Why are you here? Do you even understand what's happening in the world?
I heal the helpless. Give hope where there is hurt.
But you've killed before.
Yes, before I knew what I was.
Why should we believe you can help now?
It hurts too much. I can't be me. Have to be someone who never killed. Help enough and I'm different. I'm not me. Believe it to become it.
Maker's balls.
We can change. If we wanted enough.
Well, that had some interesting... I don't think Cole was talking about himself. No, no, wolves. No, 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 no. No. Don't hurt the Hala. Disengage, please. Oh, I died anyway. That was my fault. I shot at it. I didn't mean to. I can't remember. He will yell at you if you go in there, which is what we did. But I think after you complete all the quests, he won't actually scold you for doing it. But I'm not sure. So I saved. I'm gonna try it if I can find him, because he's not... There he is.
It's good to see you again.
Yes!
Dareth Shirau, Lavellan.
So if you finish all the quests, he doesn't yell at you. Okay. Back to Skyhold.